they're ready to get things started. Cool, let's get this going. Hello, hello.
Yo,
Hello, how you doing?
I'm doing all right.
That's good. That's good. I was always saying this just a little bit ago, but I really love like how naturally this is just your voice that comes around. Like I know you say that it's not that deep. This is your own voice, and technically you can't really hear your own voice. You can only hear like recordings and like what's going on in your head. But I know I think it's pretty good. I like your voice. I think your voice is really good.
I don't know, man. I don't even watch my own VODs back. I think everyone
Really?
has the thing where like you don't really like. I don't like hearing my own voice.
Really? You don't like your own voice?
Yeah, no.
Wow.
I hate watching my VODs back. 'Cause I'm like, oh God, why do I sound like that?
I don't want to sound like that. Alright, alright. Well, most people think it's very smexy. I think it's very smexy. Very, very smexy.
Listen.
Hi, Darat. Hello, hello. I'm pretty sure that's from your community. That is the rabbit. The rabbit? I'm guessing it's
Yeah,
the
Die-
rabbit.
Die
Rabbit.
right.
The rabbit. It's the
He's a
rabbit.
good friend of mine.
Good friend of you. Oh, cool. Well, what do you think about his voice? His voice is very smexy, very deep and smexy. I'm guessing it is. I'm guessing it is. But the main thing I guess we should talk about is not just that you have a very smexy voice, but you also a merc. You look like a Cerberus war like general of like a hellish army.
Honestly, I'm gonna be real with you.
Mhm.
I need to come up with some lore. All I really got is mercenary.
just mercenary, just chilling. And
Just mercenary.
you look really epic and look really cool. And then when we ask you like, hey, so what do you do? Do you like lead a hellish army? Are you like the captain of this central guard of hell? Or are you like preventing the gates of like heaven and hell to be breached? And you're like, nah, just kill people for money. That's all I do.
I'm just a hired hand. That's all it is.
Well, you look like you do a really good job. You're very good, very efficient. You know. But it's also really cool that, like, every now and then, even after you kill hordes of people to get paid, you always find time to come by and stream every now and then. Like, just now, you just got done streaming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that a good life balance, you know? Murk and kill people, stream life of Power Worlds. Good work-life balance.
I mean, you gotta pay the bill some way.
True. Man, you're not wrong there. Well, hey, I love to see it. We're definitely gonna get into more of your like story and backstory, and more of just you as a content creator. Because for everyone at home who has not seen this is a fun little VTuber talk show I like to host each and every week, where we interview a brand new VTuber and get to know them. So for today, how about you introduce yourself to the very few people who do not know who you are?
Well, for those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Aegis. I'm just a pretty simple guy, mercenary VTuber. Just kind of, hang out. Nothing too crazy with me.
Very simple, very good. I like it. Very good. Well, no worries. Well, we'll be asking you 15 questions to get to know you a little bit more. We're going to get to know you as a content creator. We'll get to know you as like what kind of VTuber kind of content you like to do. We'll get into your model, your designs, your thoughts. We'll get into some like tidbit of like the community and some fun facts about you.
All right.
It's really good. Also, Mr. Legina-san, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Yeah. But let's get into the first question. Are you ready, buddy?
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Let's get into the first question. The first question is the best question to ask on this. Wow, wasn't expecting that voice. Right, Viku? His voice. So nice. Do you get that actually a lot before I get into the first question? Do you get a lot of people like jumping in your stream and like, whoa, voice?
Sometimes I don't really, I don't know. I mainly have my group of people that pop into my stream that are already used to it. I don't get too many.
Okay, I see. So you pretty much just stream with your community that you like, and you don't really branch out very much.
I try to, but life gets busy.
Yeah. Murking,
So
killing
I
all the
just kind
people.
of do what I can.
I got you, man. I got you.
Yeah.
No worries. Well, hey, I'm pretty sure your community really likes it. It's really good. It's really good. Well, let's get to the first question. And the best question I think is asked to start off, Alice, is just why? Why do this in the first place? And when did you do this? Like, why get into streaming?
So the main reason why is because I've been gaming. I don't know how long.
Hey, listen!
But a lot of times people would tell me I should like go into streaming or making videos or something. So I never really started, and then a friend brought up VTubing because my main thing is I always hear the horror stories of people getting doxxed and all that, and like so I try to remain as anonymous as possible. So there's no real face reveals or anything like that. And when someone brought up VTubing to me, like, oh yeah, that might actually work because it gives a face that people can interact with, and that they don't have to see my face.
True. You get the anonymous anonymity.
Yeah.
Anonymity. But yeah, no. I like
When I
it.
started. When did I start? I think 3 years now. So
Oh.
I originally started when I was doing my old job.
Okay.
I was traveling for work, and
But
I was streaming off of hotel Wi-Fi.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
That's where I started.
You know, everyone starts somewhere, and it looks like you are doing a pretty great job so far. Doing it for 3 years and getting a pretty good following. Look at all the nice people in the chat. They all like you, and they all came to see you. So that's really cool. Yeah, even Zell, who came into the chat, that's the one who wants to spin the wheel. So for those who don't know, you guys can ask any question you want to our lovely oaf over here. And then if you don't have a question, but you still want to contribute to the stream, we have the spin the wheel redeem you can hit. And we're going to see what happens. So we're going to spin this one right now. Deal, thank you for hitting the spin. This is questions for you, for Aegis. And new, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Cool. Oh, actually, do you know this?
Know what?
What this question is asking?
Can't say I do.
What does it say?
Oh, you ain't gonna get me with that. It's really a question.
Well, see, those I always try to get my my guests to read these questions because some of these questions I don't know about. I always want to double check. So, do you know this question? Do you know this question very well?
I have a feeling what it's talking about. I know what it's talking about. Along the lines of like compact discs and certain diseases that might start with a lit and end with a ma.
Ah, yes. Okay. Well, I couldn't make you fall for that one. So we'll move on to another question. Every now and then, people don't realize that I will throw that in there. Usually, it doesn't work out when it's the first question. So, oh, whatever. Let's get into another question. What kind of music do you like?
Oh God, that's a lot. I listen to a lot of different music. I grew up with old school hip hop, R&B, a lot of island jams because my ethnicity, I'm Pacific Island.
Oh, okay.
So I grew up with a lot of like island music. And I listen to a lot of different things, anywhere from New Kids on the Block to Sleep Token to Korn to Rebel Soldiers. It's a very odd playlist if I ever put my stuff on shuffle.
I think it fits it. You know, it fits your style quite a bit. I know, like it kind of sounds like we grew up around the same time because we both listen to those kind of same things. I don't listen to it as much as I was a kid, but it sounds like you still listen to all of that kind of stuff.
I listen. It wasn't music that was coming out when I was growing. It's music that my parents listened to.
Ah, okay, makes sense. Cool. No worries. That means you probably listen to like parents, and now you want to listen to it yourself, right?
That's what I grew up with.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I like it. I like it. Yo, well, let's get to the second question. And that is, what do you like the most about being a VTuber gamer?
Well, I mean, I already enjoyed gaming.
That's
way before I started streaming. Now this just gives me a platform to play games, enjoy time with people, share our little comedic moments that happen.
mm-hmm. Some really good, funny times, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you probably really enjoy playing video games, and then just having the audience of people watching you do it live is really, really cool.
Yeah.
Cool. And then, do you add anything special with your model when it comes to the VTuber gaming?
I don't really have any. Like my model doesn't really have anything that gets involved with the gaming. I guess it's kind of there as if it were the face cam.
Okay. Makes sense. Okay. No worries. He's really good at scare games, though. He is the scariest one. Wait, you play a lot of scary games, and you are more scary than the people you're being scared of?
So the people that are from my channel will probably know this. I don't play scary games a lot because I don't think they're that entertaining, at least for people to watch me play them, because I don't get scared.
Ah. That's the merc for you. You know, you don't have to handle those kind of stuff. You can't be scared easy.
However, if people play them with me and they get scared easy, I'm probably the worst person to play them with.
Oh.
I will make it worse for them.
You like to mess with them too?
Oh, heavily.
That's probably a lot of fun to see. I like to see that. That'd be cool. You probably play like Lethal Company or something like that. Or like the Outlast Trials. I feel like you'd be really good at that one.
I've played a bit of Outlast Trials. I probably need to play some more, but it's one of those ones where it's kind of boring to play it by yourself because it takes like an hour.
Yeah, I can feel that.
One mission by yourself.
I usually try not to play a lot of those kind of games by myself, but I understand completely. All right, cool. I like it. All right, so you are a merc VTuber, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple of like Hitman and Assassin VTubers out there. I actually interviewed a couple of them myself. So my question for you is, what do you bring to the VTube community that helps you stand out a little bit?
I don't know. I honestly don't think I really have too much that helps me stand out. I just kind of go with the flow and vibe with people that I vibe with.
Chill.
Have fun.
Hey, that's a good way to do it. I like it. Stay nice. Just gotta vibe, chill, and then people like to watch you to do that kind of stuff. So I think that's really cool. I like it. Well, hey, it seems like you can just be you, and people just flunk to you. I like it. You have that kind of vibe for yourself. Cool. So here's a little bit of a treat for the rest of your community who's watching at home. What do you like? Do you have any games that you're looking forward to streaming later this year that you have not announced yet?
I definitely know that. Well, I don't really announce games, I guess, but I'm just definitely looking forward to the Elden Ring. Let's see. I'm trying to think of games that are coming out. There's the Mecha Break game.
Okay.
I'm trying to get into the closed beta test of that.
Ooh.
No luck so far.
Yeah, I've been trying to get into the ZZZ. I don't know if you know about Genshin, but like I've been trying to get the Zenless Zone like thing. I've been trying to get into the beta so many times, but it doesn't look like I made it to this one either.
I've been keeping up with the Hoyoverse since the Honkai Impact 3rd.
Oh, nice. So you've been playing for a while then, haven't you?
Yeah.
Cool. Do you stream Genshin?
Too long. I don't. So I used to play Genshin.
Okay.
But I don't know. It just fell off for me. I do enjoy Star Rail though.
Yes. How far are you in Star Rail?
I felt like I had to sneeze.
Oh,
Sorry.
I was like, it's like he's really concentrated on where he was. Like it's probably been a while.
No. In Star Rail, I am completely caught up.
Star what? Oh.
May or may not have gotten really lucky. May or may not have Acheron E6.
Akron. Okay. Also, Zeal, I just realized by looking at your little profile picture, I actually know exactly who you are. It's great to see you. But okay. I actually am okay. So maybe you can help me out something because I like Star Rail. I think Star Rail is really fun, but I'm so irritated with the fact that like I can't like progress through the second part of the like story. Like I'm at the like part where like you just deal with the giant deer monster, and you like now in this like underground thing. That one guy with the spear just turned into like a celestial dragon guy. He looks really cool. I'm terrible with names, by the way. I'm sorry. But I'm there, and everyone's so overpowered, and I can't like progress any farther, and I can't level up my guy anymore unless I like level up my like overall level. Do you recommend anything? Like, do I just have to just do a whole bunch of side missions just so I can level up?
Well, you could do that, or so it could also be your team comp. It could be the artifacts you're running. There's a lot of things that'll go into a build because it's unlike Genshin. Well, Genshin does have an artifact system. Obviously, it's a Star Rail is a turn-based RPG, so it's a bit more tactical. Your stats matter a lot more.
Makes sense. So is that all I need to do? Is just look up the best stats and just like make my character that?
Yeah. You can pretty much beat it with anything, as long as you build everything. Like if you build your characters correctly, you have the right team type.
Okay, makes
So
sense.
generally, you want to run either 2 DPS, a sustain, and a buffer.
A buffer, cool.
Or hyper carry, you do 2 buffers, 1 DPS, and a sustain. Sustain would be like your shielders or your healers.
Okay. Because I usually have 1 DPS, one really strong DPS, and then either 2 buffers, a healer, or like a shielder, buffer, and healer. I usually always have a healer, or always have a healer and a shielder, and then I always have a buffer. I have my main DPS be just the main DPS, and like funnel all my stuff to that person.
So yeah, it's probably more so you're just lacking some stats, so you might need to do some artifact grinding or resource grinding for like your talents or any number of things.
All right, cool. And you pretty much can do that by just doing regular like look up what's best for the character, find where you fight them, grind up for that.
There will be plenty of guides out there.
Is there any place that you recommend me to like grind through so I can level up and like find those kind of things?
It all depends on your character,
Okay.
which like domains and all that you would go to.
Okay. I might be able to do something. I'll see. Well, hey, thank you so much for letting me know. Really appreciate it. Like it. Awesome. All right, cool. All right, well, next question is, do you have any community days, games that you like to play with your fans?
Well, we had a community night not too. I don't do them too often because sometimes people don't exactly listen to rules, but
Makes sense.
just this simple stuff like Fall Guys, golf with friends, Cards Against Humanity.
Okay. No, simple stuff, very fun stuff. I'm pretty sure your community will love those kind of things when you do actually do them. So I think that's actually really cool. I have it sparely, Do you do like anniversary streams or like kind of stuff like that?
Yeah, I do try to plan that stuff out. Thing is, I don't know, like anniversary of starting streaming. I know it's somewhere in November.
Makes sense. Okay, cool. Well, hey, I'll be looking forward to seeing that. That's gonna be really cool. This is gonna be really cool. Cool. We blazing through these questions. I love it. So the next question, and is really just about your model, because your model is really interesting. That's actually how I first saw you. Is that I was looking through and I just saw you have this really cool, epic, like kind of like Cerberus kind of looking like knight outfit with the cool like fangs as your mouth and the hood. I think that's actually really cool.
Oh, You talking about the
Yeah,
mask?
that I think that's so cool. I love. I'm like a huge like Japanese lover of everything. So that's like oni mask kind of looking kind of thing. It looks really really cool to me. So I like it.
Yeah, it's the one thing that's definitely going to keep on any iteration of my model.
That's really cool. I like that a lot. And I think that's actually really cool. Have you changed your model a couple times?
So I've had a 1.0 and a 2.0. So this is 2.0. 1.0 is still armor, still black blue, still had the mask, but it was wasn't as detailed.
Ah, I see, I see, I see. Not as detailed. This one's a lot better. This is really cool. This is really cool. I like it. I like it. All right, well, before we get to the next question, actually, Zeal wants to ask you another question. Hopefully, it's not going to be a D's nuts joke. All right, so this is another controversial topic. So we'll see what the Merc with a deep voice has for us. What is your favorite pizza toppings?
I'm pretty basic when it comes to pizza. I'm just fine with a plain old pepperoni. I don't get too fancy with it.
Yeah, simple. Keep it safe. Keep it nice. No, nothing wrong with pineapple pizza. I mean, not pineapple pizza. Pepperoni pizza. Nothing wrong with that. Keep it up pretty good. I'm at meat lovers. I really just like a whole bunch of meat on mine.
Yeah.
I think it's really good. But yeah, okay, I like it. I like it. It's pretty good. Nice, 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 nice. I like it. All right, so next question for you, and that is you're just going back to your design a little bit. What's the thoughts that went into your original design? Because you do keep up with the aesthetic of the black, white, and blue, and you love that Oni mask kind of looking thing.
So I like armor in general.
Cool.
I originally wanted like a full helmet, but it's already hard enough to find people to do armor, but having a full helmet too. So I went with just a mask. This design has a bit of inspiration from sources going all the way from Grand Blue to Genshin to all sorts of things.
Cool.
And he's yelling at me, what do you want?
Is that like an animal on you, like a cat?
Yeah, she's right next to me. She's meowing like crazy.
I know my cat does that all the time. My cat does that literally all the time. So I know the feeling. No worries. Well, let's get you in the middle of the little aisle right there, and let's see more of your armor. Cool, cool, awesome. I like it. I like it. I'm trying to see. So like,
Well, we gotta zoom out a little.
Just zoom out just a little bit. Hey, cool. So you have the claw fingers. You know, your arms are really long, and it looks like you. I want to see that the bottom part has some Genshin feels to it, but the shoulders is just definitely Grand Blue Fantasy. I definitely can see that.
Yeah.
Cool, cool. I like it. I like it. What else features that you want to call out?
I mean, just nothing too much. I mean, y'all already saw it.
Yeah, I like that a lot. That's really cool.
There's also my eyes change color.
Oh, I like that. The blue. That's really cool.
There are ears.
Oh.
They aren't real.
What? They're not real? You're not a natural cat
They're
boy?
not real. No, I'm not an animal boy.
Oh. No animals, guys. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to calm you down a little bit.
There's the lights off toggle. I don't think that goes through on you.
Didn't I go through?
Yeah, it's because it's a VF.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah, sorry about that. The program we're using does not have that. Cool. Okay. Cool. I like the little things you can do. That's really cool. What's your personal favorite part about your design?
Probably the map. I'm already have a design in mind for a 3.0.
Ooh.
Because there's you kind of mentioned something on it. My character's arms being real long. So this model was originally done by a company, you might have heard of them. They got into some pardon my French.
Oh.
Aurora Live VR.
Okay. Yeah, I think I've heard something about
I
them.
commissioned them a while, like way before they got it. All that stuff that happened. So, and this is the model. And this is nothing against my model mother. She did a great job drawing. But she draws her men very very thin and
Very
lanky.
Yeah, yeah. You
She
need
draws them like from a B shoujo manga,
Okay, makes sense.
and I'm very long. I'm
Very long boy, very long boy.
That's definitely gonna change.
Yeah, you need to.
But
You probably want to be more like Booby from VJojo, kind of like size, right?
oh, no, no,
No, no. Okay. Like a JoJo character.
no, not JoJo, not that.
Okay. But like,
I'm
but
trying to think of a good body size.
Body size wise.
Like a Toji build from
Okay.
JJK.
Okay. I can see that. Okay, Okay, cool. I can definitely see that. Yeah. Do you have a model in mind, like a mama, like a person to rig for you?
So this ain't gonna be any because it's gonna be pricey because I want a lot. It's gonna be like probably my
Final version, final form.
So the person I wanted to get for the art is Kingu.
Kingu.
He's a friend of mine. He does art. He works with Puppet Works now.
Okay, nice. If you want to shout him out, you totally can too.
Oh, how do I? Oh, his Twitter's just Kingu _channel.
Okay, cool.
And then the rigger, I'm looking at Kurorama.
Okay, I can see that. That's actually a good one.
They do. Their rigging's really, and they're one of the few riggers I've seen that actually like knows how to rig a man to move like a man.
I like
people,
that.
When they rig the male characters, it's the same rigging that they put on the female characters, and it looks a little off to me at least. But maybe that's I can't say anything. I don't know how to do any of it. I gotta think.
I just like that. They know how to rig a man. I like that. But it makes sense, it makes sense. A lot of riggers and artists usually only stick to what they know, and so when people ask to make them something a little bit different, they usually get thrown off a little bit, or they try to make what's different more close to what they used to, and it just destroys the whole thing. And this is not just this like a female model, a male model. I actually seen this happen with a lot of races. A lot of different races have a lot of different issues with that too. So it definitely makes sense that riggers and artists will have different styles when they do their rigging. So it'd be cool to see you actually do one that's a little bit more tailored to like that style that you were looking for.
Yeah,
I like it. Makes sense. Well, we got another spin for you. Zell wants to ask you all the questions today. That was great. Thank you, Zell. Thank you. And looks like you might want to pull up your pens and papers for all the thirsty fans over here. Do you have an ideal date?
I don't know. I don't really go out. I don't really hang out with people.
Oh, just pretty much a solo act, right?
Yeah, but I guess if I was already like dating, probably just chill at home, be in each other's company.
Sounds like a chill hangout time. I like it. Just make up a pepperoni pizza, sit back, watch some JJK, stuff like that. Sounds like chill time. Yeah, I like it. Cool. Well, I know you said that you only have one, but maybe you can think of a little bit of some details for me. Do you have a lore backstory?
Most I got is mercenary. I'm gonna be real. I thought of some things. And I was like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll probably come up with some actual lore once I start getting started on actual 3.0, because I'm not gonna look as a high fantasy anymore. Go more into more modern.
Okay, makes sense.
Modern sci-fi-ish.
So less sci-fi, more fantasy kind of style.
No. Less fantasy. So it's gonna be like techwear plus armor plus like kind of futuristic like. Um, have you seen those like helmets that people have that are almost kind of like have like it's like a full helmet has like the lights on it, almost kind of Daft Punk but more sci-fi-ish.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the Mass Effect kind of style things, right?
Kind of
Okay.
Mass Effect,
Okay.
but not as sci-fi.
Yeah, okay, makes sense. Because like the Mass Effect armor is like freaking sick. I love the Mass Effect armor. I was actually like super close of commissioning someone to make me actual Mass Effect armor to go to a con, just because I
Yeah.
just think they're freaking sick. Might still do that, even though I don't really cosplay. I just might just want the freaking armor just to display. This is so sick. But that's me. I'm a huge Mass Effect person. But yeah, that'd be cool to see what kind of armor you come up with. Like more like tech wear, kind of neon kind of thing. That'd be kind of cool. That'd be cool. What if you were like a knight, then you died defending your kingdom, and you get isekai into like this space war. Now you have space armor. Just throwing out there, just throwing ideas.
Well, we'll have to wait and see what happens.
We'll have to wait to see. We'll have to wait and see. Well, let's get something spicy. Let's get something spicy, and a little controversial. What's your thoughts on the VTuber community at the moment?
For the most part, it's welcome. But, if you look at Twitter, there's a lot of avoidable drama. I'd say a lot of like people, keeps their own. I keep to myself. I treat people how I.
Yeah, it seems like you're the kind of person that doesn't really like spray too far from his like your reach. You kind of just stay in your little kind of community. Don't really go out and do a lot of stuff, and people like you for that because you stay who you want. You don't really go out and like interact with other people. You kind of just chill, do your own vibe, and I like it. I respect it. I respect it. Cool. I like it. I like it. A tight knit community is what you have, and I think that's really good to go for. I think it's really cool. Oop, I hit a button. Oh no. Anyway, cool. I like it. Well, let's keep it going. We're probably actually going to be ending this very soon because we're going through these questions quite a bit. Very straightforward answers. I like it.
Yeah, sorry. I'm a very straight and cut person.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with it. It's been a while since I interviewed someone with just that's my answer. It's like, oh, hey, you want to talk more about it? No. I was like, oh, okay, no worries. It's good. Well, anyway, what changes have you noticed from when you first started streaming with your 1.0 model compared to now?
My internet's a lot better.
Well, you now have to hop from hotel room to hotel room, so that's always good.
Yeah, then there's so this is for anyone that's planning on getting started, doesn't know too much about computers. You will learn as you go. I still wouldn't say I'm the most tech savvy person, but I used to have so much stuff. I still have stuff, but I've learned, and I've had to do. You got to do the research, and I'm a person that learns from doing. So I dealt with my stuff, and I've started to figure it out. I can start helping other people with it.
So on the technical side, of things, you've been pretty much helping a lot of people.
Whenever people come to me for help, if I hear them struggling with something, I'll try to reach out. Whether they take my advice, it's up to them.
Mm-hmm. That's always good. It's good. Like I think that's the main thing is that you might give out the advice, and some people might not take it, and some people will do well, and sometimes they don't. They do take it, and sometimes it does bad. But most of the time, whenever you give out advice, it's usually really well received. Mm-hmm. Nice. I like it. Well, I think that's really good. Nice. Well, I'm pretty sure after streaming for 3 years, you definitely start to get used to being a little bit more of a streamer and content creator, and you do have that kind of personality to go for it.
Yeah, it all comes with you just gotta do it.
Just gotta do it. I like it. Just do it. Just do it. Cool. Well, let's get into some fun questions then. Like, what is your favorite video game franchise?
So it's between two.
Two.
It, I am a big fan of the Soulsborne franchise and Monster Hunter.
Ooh, I see. So you're probably looking forward to the new Elden Ring DLC coming out, and next year,
Yes.
Monster Hunter Wilds, right?
Yes,
Ooh,
I hope they do well.
I think they did well. I
I
think
mean,
they
they
did well.
ever since World, Monster Hunter has definitely blown up a lot more here in the West, but because it used to be pretty before World, it was pretty niche in the West, and obviously it was real big in Japan, not over here stateside.
Not as big,
World
but
really made it blow up.
definitely. I think the only reason why Rise didn't really catch off because it was only on the Switch, so a lot of people really didn't get into it. I know
Well, it's on PC and like Xbox now.
yeah,
I don't know
now
if
it
it's on
is, but
PlayStation.
like it didn't start off that way, so people wasn't able to
Yeah.
jump on it when they're supposed to. So Wild's gonna be like probably the big next thing that's probably gonna get a lot of people, and it's officially open world, which is also something people are looking forward to.
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting with it being open world instead of instance based, but
I am really curious about it. I'm really curious about it. They're definitely going to have some really cool, interesting monsters. I just really hope, because as a weeb myself, I really hope that the cool like Japanese style of things that they had over with Rise kind of gets like a little sectioned in Wilds. Like I hope that like it's an open world game, so different parts will have different themes to them. And there'll be one that's a little bit more like medieval, one is a little bit more fantasy, one is a little bit more like Japanese, another one's be more like Islander kind of style of things. Like have different realms and different areas with different Pokemon, different like monsters you got to fight. You know, I thought that'd be kind of cool to see.
well, time can only tell.
Time can only tell. Indeed, 100%. And hello, Speedy. It's great to see you. It's good to see you again. I always love seeing you, my friend. It's always good. It's always good. Cool. Awesome. So, next question for you, and that is, if you could live in any video game or anime world, what world would you like to live in?
Uh, honestly, never actually. Probably, honestly, something like Pokemon, where it's a relatively like normal world, but you
Yeah.
have some fantastical creatures.
You know, I agree with that. I agree with that. I like Pokemon. I think I would love to live in a Pokemon world too, just because like anyone could be a Pokemon master. That's like the whole point of it. Because if I went to like Dragon Ball Z, that'd be sick. But I would just be a regular dude in Dragon Ball Z. I wouldn't be able to really do anything there. And then of course, worlds just be destroyed in milliseconds anyway. So it doesn't really help me out. But in Pokemon, I just need to get a Pokeball and catch a Pokemon, and I'm pretty much good, set for the rest of my like journey. You know. So I think that's actually really cool. A really good point. Yeah. Best anime world is the one where I'm OP main character with a hammer. Oh yeah, everyone. That's a guarantee. You know, I think everyone would love to just be isekai into that world. That sounds dope, but not many of those work out. I think the only one that actually works out, in my opinion, is like Sword Online, and we know how that turned out to be.
I never actually finished watching that show.
It's probably for the best. It's probably for the best. I think it didn't do as well as it should after like the first season, unfortunately. But it still was cool. Asana is best girl. What? Asuna is best girl? I don't agree with that. I don't know. I have my favorites over here. I got my own favorites, but understandable. How about you, buddy? Do you have a favorite best girl? Do you have a waifu?
No,
No.
not really. I don't know. I've never had that like waifu husbando type thing. That's just like I'm a very simple man. I watch
Simple
anime for the
needs,
flashy
simple.
fight scenes.
Yeah. You know, nothing wrong with that. You know, like that does describe you pretty well. So nothing's wrong with that. I think it's actually works out perfectly well for you and your content. So I think that's really good. It's always was fun to like ask those kind of questions. It's very nerdy, and very like weeby kind of style of a question, but I have fun with it. It's cool.
I can't talk about anyone being a weeb. I'm an anime man on the internet.
Yep. You can't really talk. Can't really talk. But you know what? I'm not an anime guy. Maybe one day it will be, but not an anime guy. But I think everyone can just look behind me and they can definitely tell that I'm a weeb. Definitely can tell. 100%. That's for the best S4 is amazing. 10 out of 10. Ah, I agree. I like it. I like it. All right, awesome. Well, hey, how about this one? If you could collab with any VTuber out there, no matter how big or small they are, who would you like to collab with?
Honestly,
Hmm.
I know Tricky. One of them is technically there's two main ones. One of them is technically a VTuber, but they also mainly do IRL stuff. You mentioned him earlier,
Hmm.
Bumpy.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, I feel like Sea Dog would be real cool to hang out.
Yeah.
Another one is Tricky Wee. She actually, I like nearly like I freaked out a little. She
Oh.
followed me during my debut,
Oh.
and I was like, "What?
What?
Yeah."
That's so cool.
And I feel like she'd be entertaining to hang out.
Yeah. I don't know much about her, but I
She's
imagine she'd be
definitely
pretty cool.
chaotic.
Well, that's the cool thing. That's what you want to be, right? You want to be a little more chaotic inside. Yeah,
Either of those two, I think.
that'd be really cool. That'd be cool.
Does-
I don't see Booby like actual like stream really.
He's mainly doing his stuff on Sea Dog VA.
Yeah, which he's
I
got done with Cyclothon, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I think he like raised over $100,000. I think.
Yeah.
That's actually really impressive. Really
Yeah,
impressive.
but either of them would be. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm all for just making friends.
Like you don't really go out and collab really, or you don't really reach out to collabs very often. I can see, but it'd be cool if that happened. It'd be cool if like they reached out to you and get all that kind of stuff taken care of, right?
Oh, I highly doubt that'll ever.
No, it could maybe one day. It'd be cool to see. It'd be cool to see. Cool.
Yeah.
All right, and then if you could, what would you like to accomplish next? What's your future goals? Do you have anything you want to go for?
I do have a goal up on my channel right now, and it's not really like I'm not really like, oh god, I have to hit this by the end. It's like I wonder if I will hit it. So I do have a goal set up because I'm already at 2,000 something followers. So I have a goal set up for 4,000. See if we can double it.
4,000. Let's go. Let's go.
But if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I ain't like pressed about it. It's not something I'm really striving for, especially with me starting a new job. I'm not streaming as much as I used to. I'm only doing 2 days out of the week.
Wow. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense.
My new job I work an odd schedule where I don't really have time to stream. I don't get off till 10:30.
I know what makes sense. Makes sense. I usually have a hard time streaming all those kind of things too, so it makes sense. I understand. But hey, you know what? After you get like a good schedule set up for your new job and kind of get more of like a routine, then you probably can find some time.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it. You can do it. You can do it. You can make it to that 4K. I love to see it. I love to see it.
Yeah, no, if I make it, I make it. That's great.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Exactly.
we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens. I'm down for that. Cool. Hey, are you ready for the last question of the night?
Yes, sir.
Cool. Awesome. And this is one of my favorite questions to ask. And it doesn't matter who they are, I love asking this question. What advice do you have for those who might want to get into streaming or VTubing?
Just do it.
Just do it. Just do it.
With at least the streaming part, just stream. Don't stream to try to make numbers. Don't stream to try to like make it big. Stream to have fun.
True.
Stream just if you make it big, fucking great. But if you don't, oh well, just have fun with it. Just treat it like you're playing good games with your friend.
Yeah, just playing with your friends, your buddies.
Now for the VTubing side, I do say just do it, but don't. It's monetarily wise because models can get expensive. There's some free to use models that you can always start with too, but a lot of the equipment you need can be quite expensive, especially once you start getting. But starting off as a PNG tuber or anything like that, or using a free use model, some people might try to give you flack for it, but don't let this.
Don't let them. Don't let them.
Go ahead. Start off with what you can. Never only spend within reason. Never put yourself in any sort of like dare. Try a super high quality model.
No, I can see that. I can see that. Like, start off small, try it out, see how you like it. Even do like PNG if you can. And then when you find yourself really enjoying it and you want to keep this going, then maybe invest in something a little bit bigger. Right?
Yeah.
Like, very good advice. Very good advice. Very like simple, but everyone needs to hear it. Everyone needs to actually understand that. Like, you like do it. Like, get into it. Start now. Like, what was the phrase that happened?
Listen.
Oh, I think it's follow. I mean, I didn't mind. But the phrase was like the best. There's 2 times is the best time to start something, and that the first time was yesterday, and the second best time is now.
Yeah. And just never be like, I know a lot of people have that hesitation. Oh, I'm not gonna be good. Just do it.
Just do it. Just do it.
Just,
And
so if like seeing low numbers or anything gets you down, turn it off to where you don't see the numbers. Just go at it. Have fun doing it.
just go have fun. Just go have fun.
Just be yourself. Or if you want, because there are people that do put on a persona for streaming, and do that if that makes you feel.
Yeah.
But again, don't stress too much about it. Just chill, have fun.
Agreed. 100%. I think it's enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. I think that's the main thing. Is just enjoy yourself. I definitely agree on that part. Going back to what Speed says, any advice for someone who wants to be a VTuber, but they aren't interesting or funny or personable or talented or skilled or have a nice voice? Speedy, you just join because you want to have fun. Just enjoy yourself. You know?
Yeah, just streaming, playing games with your friends, having because I know all friend groups have their banter, and a lot of people just enjoy hearing that banter, seeing the interactions between friends, anything like that.
Have to have friends? Well, no. Just like my suggestion that I gave out on the last VTuber interview is that if you're interested in like VTubing or anything like that, join a community that you like. You know, like join like either a VTuber that you like to follow, that you like look up to. Join their community, and like get yourself friendly in that community and have fun and talk to people. And then you can slowly start building interest. Say that, hey, I'm thinking about becoming a VTuber, and can go into that, so that you have that support of the community to help you kind of build off of. I'm not saying you should like only join a community just so that you can take their like followers. I'm saying that join a friendly community just so that you have some awesome people who like to like hang out with you and check you out, you know. And then after that, when you do actually end up like jumping and going for that like VTuber or like to say PNG like stream, then you actually have some people that can come by and say hi and like watch you debut and like help you out with technical issues, you know. Just like that's a good way to build friends and have fun and kind of stuff. That is to go and have a common like goal of just maybe wanting to streaming, you know. I think that's really cool.
Oh.
So
thank you.
You don't have to do a debut. Debuts are nice and all that. Trying to start off with like a big debut or anything, no, just get a PNG. Yeah, you could even use just your Discord profile picture. Just Fugu and just do some basic. You don't even have to have an overlay. You can just have the game in your profile and just start doing it.
Just
add
do
on
it.
eventually,
Have fun.
and then start adding on an overlay.
Yeah,
If
just
you're looking at going into streaming, just start.
Yeah.
Have fun with it.
Agreed. You know, like just do something you enjoy doing, see how it goes, and if it does well, then keep going. Keep investing in your quality as a content creator. I like it. I think that's really good. Cool. And also going back to another thing you said is how much can a high quality model be? $20? It depends on what you think is high quality, you know. Like some people think that $10 is high quality. Like I actually saw this one person doing a VTuber model of the old school like PS1, PS2 like pixel polygon design, and I thought that looked dope. It reminds me of old school like Metal Gear Solid and like Crazy Taxi kind of designs. I thought that was really really cool, and it was actually super cheap. And I actually wanted to get myself those kind of models just because they reminds me of the old school games I used to play. So like it really depends on how you see is high quality, but I feel like you really don't have to like you invest how much you feel like you want to invest in. Just be comfortable, don't break a bank, don't just jump head over into these kind of things. Just start small, enjoy the thing you are in, and move on from that, you know. I agree, I definitely agree, definitely. And Tricko is my only friend, to be honest. Aw, I'll always be your friend, Speedy. As a VTuber, Zella's actually a really nice VTuber. I actually like her model. I'm on hiatus because of the PTSD. My mental state has deteriorated. Trying to be a part of a larger indie VTuber community. Yeah, it depends on the situation. You know, like sometimes you kind of want to watch yourself. I think you should just find a person that you vibe with and then check out that community. If that community is not like a good community to like join into, then pop off. Do you know how many VTubers are out there? How many like mid-size, small size? There's a lot of them. You can definitely find someone that really scratches that itch and like really good supportive communities. I've had so many amazing communities come on my show just to support the VTuber on our show, and each and every one of them, I would love to just join their VTuber community and just be within them. I just don't have time of all like 300 plus VTubers who's been on my show. I just don't have time to really get to know them and all stuff like that. So I can't go into all of them. But that's one of the reasons why I do these VTuber talk shows, is to introduce you guys to a brand new VTuber to check out. Like freaking Aegis right here. He's an awesome person. Definitely. And also, Speedy, thank you for the 10 bits. You're awesome. Try 7,000 for high quality. I don't. That's down. That's like a down payment on a car, my friend. I'd rather put that money towards a car than
That's
to do
probably
that.
what I'm going to be looking at with around close to that is what I'm going to be looking
What? You be spending almost $7,000 on a model? Holy shoot!
That's it's going to be for a later date. That's like I'm putting money aside for that type of stuff.
Okay, well, definitely go for it. Definitely have fun. How close are you to getting your VTuber model made? Well, I'm going to be announcing this on Twitter. I just hit my milestone of hitting over 1K followers on Twitch. I'm actually very happy to say
congrats.
that. Yeah, thank you so much. I'm actually really happy about that. So I'm going to be doing a huge like congratulation on my things. Yeah, I just hit 1K, and I promised my community that if we hit 1K, I will actually commission for a VTuber model for myself. So it'll be cool. Yeah, I even have like some emotes of my VTuber model right here that I'm slowly building up. Speedy, you've been with me for 3 years. That's been a long time. Let's go. Yeah, and it's awesome. Yeah. I mean, I lucked out and my model was only 450, and your model is great. I love your model. It's really good. I'm the oldest follower. Maybe I was the number one of the 1,000. You could have been. I know, like, I've had some really old followers who've been watching me for a while. I think Doc Master Muzan, he's actually a veteran in my channel. He's definitely been there. And I have a lot of like lurkers who's been following me from the very beginning, who doesn't really talk much. Like I'm pretty sure you actually have the exact same thing. You probably have some really close friends who's been following you for a while. They just don't really like talk too much, but they're still there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so like there's definitely gonna be people like that too. Definitely people like that. But anyway, yeah. Super excited. We'll see how it goes. The model, I'm probably going to be spending at least, I would say maybe 2K on my favorite first model. What do you think? Do you think that's a pretty reasonable amount?
As I say, any amount's reasonable as long as you are comfortable spending that, and it doesn't put you in a rut.
I should be fine. That's why I think it's okay to do like a 2K kind of thing. And I know the people that I've been talking to get this kind of setup, I know they are freaking amazing and super talented. So I feel like it's going to be really amazing for that. But we'll get into that. I'll get into that another day. But right now, you answered every single one of my questions. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, Well, thank you for having me.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
Hey,
I really do appreciate it.
listen.
Hello, Royal. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. But yeah, thank you for answering all my questions. Chat, it's up to you guys. Do you guys have any amazing questions for a lovely deep voice Merc with a mouth over here? Do you have any spins you want to do? Ask away. Ask away. Aegis, do you have any questions for me?
Um, uh, can't say I really have any questions.
No worries. Well,
'Cause
Zill wants
the
to.
only question I really did have, you kind of already answered, which was
What was the question?
why you start. Yeah. Oh, it was gonna be why you started doing it.
Oh, my
Watch.
the VTuber interviews.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was kind of in the same boat as a lot of starting out streamers where like I didn't have any friends and I didn't really have anyone to like interact with. And I was just a flesh streamer pretty much my entire career here. So trying to be like a flesh streamer to trying to reach out to other flesh streamers is very difficult because they only look at numbers. And at the time I was really, really low numbers. So a lot of them didn't really want to interact with me at all. The only one person that actually interacted with me is still a really great friend of mine to this day is freaking a VTuber. He was an Oni book VTuber. He had a library, so he was a librarian Oni VTuber. And I reached out to him to see because I loved his model, and he reached out to me, and we became really good friends. We started collabing together, started hanging out together, and in one stream at the end, we kind of just talk it up and we just like ask each other questions all the time. And he gave me the idea of like having a VTuber like interview talk show kind of thing. So he first introduced me to his community. I got to know a lot of his community and started interviewing them. And then I started reaching out to other people trying to get on my show. And now we like this legit thing. 3 years strong right here.
Nice.
I like it. It's a lot of fun. I love interacting and just talking to people too. This is really fun. It's really chill. But I'm afraid to ask a question because I missed the beginning of the interview. You can ask any question you want. I have one, Mr. Angus. If you could have a real world superpower, but you could only use it to enhance your streams, what would it be?
Only use it to enhance my streams.
That's a good question. I actually like that question. I might actually steal that question from you, Speedy, and use it on my spins.
I guess this would technically count. The ability to basically not have to infinite. This is gonna sound weird. Infinite money. I know that would cause inflation, but like as if it wasn't gonna cause inflation, but infinite money because that means.
What if you only had infinite money when it comes to your streaming quality? Like that you couldn't spend it on like food and other stuff, but you could spend as much money as you want on like models and like art.
Yeah, so that's why I was talking about infinite money because that mean if I or at least a sustainable livable wage without having to work by so that way I could stream because it would enhance my streams by being able to stream more often, having money to spend on art because VTubers we mainly thrive off of art, models, stuff like that. That might be a bit of a lame answer.
No, it's not a lame answer. It's actually legit.
That would be a way to enhance my streams.
You know, I like it. I like it. I think it's actually a really good answer. I think it's really good. Cool. And then we do have another spin from Zeal. So let's do that really quick. I'm actually going to add that question, Speedy, to my spin the wheel because I actually kind of like that question. You know, if you could have a superpower, any superpower you want, but it could only be used to enhance your streams, what would it be? Because like I would imagine like be able to be like a multi-voice talented kind of person. You know, that'd be kind of cool to be able to do any voices. That'd be fun. Speaking of talent, do you have an unknown talent that not many people know about?
Unknown talent. Not sure if this really counts as a talent, but most people know what I'm a very open book.
You're a very
So
open
I
book.
just, yeah, like I most people that know me already about almost everything.
Hmm.
But something that happened a long time ago that for some reason chat asked for this. Um, it's not really a talent, but I guess it's somewhat unknown because it happened so long ago. I'm able to crush an apple in my hand. I don't know. I don't really
Crush
have
apple.
talent.
That's pretty cool. Like I don't have the talent, but it seems like you have really good like
Yeah,
upper arm strength. That's really cool. I wonder if I can. You know,
I don't. I
I
don't
want to
really
crush
know of
apple.
any talents.
Okay.
It's really not that hard. It's just an apple. I don't know why chat wanted to see me crush an apple, but they saw me crush an apple.
I had to crush apple. I did see that you did a stream where you showed off your hands. People like that.
Oh yeah, I was doing a gunpla build.
Gunpla. Oh, nice. That's actually really cool. I like it. Okay, so Speedy has another question for you. What was your biggest scuff, technical blunder moment you've had while live on stream?
No one saw this one. Forgetting to hit the start stream button.
You just you just stopped talking to people and you realized we were not live.
Yeah.
I think I've done that a couple times. I just like waited, but I usually keep up like because I have a start soon like period where I don't really do anything, just like get ready. But then I'll come back. I'm like, cool. It should be around 5 minute mark. And I look, and it doesn't even start. We haven't started yet. It's insane. But no, I can see that. I can definitely see that. 100%. I have a question for me. Oh, how do you get your guests VTuber models on your screen? So I used to do it where I just like I didn't. I used to do it in two different ways, three ways. Now I used to do it one in OBS Ninja where I just ask them to like
I
have
remember
some.
OBS Ninja.
Yeah, I had OBS Ninja for the longest time. And I just had them like green screen the background or like whatever color that does not match with themselves. And I try and do it that way. And then if that didn't work, I would just have them screen capture the program they're using for the model on Discord, and I would screen capture that and then change the background, trying to do like that. The only problem with that is that sometimes the green screen will actually interfere with their model, and like they'll have like different colors and different like emotes and animations that all conflict with that. And also, it just doesn't look very good. It looks very fuzzy and blurred, and there's usually a very tiny outline of green that you can't ever get rid of. It's really annoying. So now I actually paid like extra like $10 or $20, and I got this VTuber Studio. I got actually VTuber Studios, and they have a collab feature that allows you to actually just plop your VTuber model onto anything you want. And that's why we got this guy right here. And also, Aegis, you can actually move around all over the place, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the cool thing is like he can move around, do all this kind of things. Like, see, now he's all over the place, you know. Like that's actually a really good thing that you couldn't do with the last two models. So later, I love VTuber Studios. The only time that gets really awkward is that I always have to like ask the personal question of like, "Can I be your friend on Steam, please?" So far, everyone's been really nice about allowing me to be their friend. But like, I imagine like, ugh, me be your friend on Steam. How dare you ask that question? You know. I feel like I'm gonna get that one day.
If you have someone talk to you like that, you should just be like, well, then the interview's canceled.
Yep. So far, I really haven't had anyone who's like stuck up like that. You know, no one has really been stuck up. There was one VTuber interview which I will not go into, because I don't like talking about it. But there was one VTuber interview where I did have someone who was like a lot bigger than like I thought he was. And as soon as they got on, like to like test out and get everything set up, they were really like condescending, and they're like, "Wow, you don't have this set up? Oh wow, you don't have this set up already? Oh, okay." You know, kind of stuff like that. Which I was kind of like, ugh. And let's just say that VOD is no longer a thing because whenever I have a really bad interview, I usually don't like posting the VODs.
Okay.
But it's still cool. It's fun. But yeah, any more questions? Any more spins you guys want to do? Anything else? Again, Aegis is a very, very pleasure to have you on my stream and give me your time. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to bring me on.
Of course. Thank you. Now, I always give my...
I'm sorry that I answer questions very straightforward.
You're totally
Not
good.
at
You're
all.
totally good. Nothing. There's nothing wrong with that kind of stuff like that. You guys can enjoy the kind of things. Hi, Royal. There's nothing wrong with you being more straightforward with your questions. Usually, I try to bring out conversations a little more and have more deeper kind of meanings to it. But not everyone's the same. Some people just are very straightforward, you know, and I like prefer people like that sometimes too, especially when I need to get things done. I don't want you to come up to me like,
Mhm.
okay, so here's the thing. This thing happened, this, and then this happens. Like, dude, no, just get to the point. What do you need? The kind of situation. And I feel like you're the kind of person like that. You'll just come into my office and just be like, so Fred just got in an accident and we need like to call the ambulance. You don't need to tell me how.
Yeah.
We just need to get him to the ambulance, you know? So that's what kind of person you are. And I like that. I respect it.
Speaking of VTubers who would probably do well to go on tangents,
Oh,
Royal Canada, she's another friend.
Royal Keller.
She's technically a PNG tuber,
Oh.
but
Okay, okay.
she's
Is
she's
that
a
what
good
Royal
person.
right there?
Very energetic.
Oh, nice. Well, I always like those. Those are always fun. I will give her a follow, and maybe I'll invite her on my show one day. I am pretty packed up for this month and next month. But maybe I'll invite you on my show next time. No, she tries to run away. No. Very adorable. Very adorable. Cool, cool. Well, awesome. Well, thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate the shout out on that one. That's really cool. And don't worry, Zell. You might have run out of points, but you'll get those points again. You get those points again. I usually have it pretty cheap. Pretty cheap. But hey, if that's going to be all for us today, Aegis, do you have a VTuber who's live right now that you would like to send the raid to? I always like to ask my guests first.
Let's see. Let me look at my list real quick.
I have too many people to... I have way too many people to get, but...
I have quite a lot too. Let's see. We could... let's send them over to another friend of mine.
All right, cool. Let's do it. Send
Avarice
it.
Verona.
Can you
I'll
send
send
it
you
to
the-
me on Discord?
It's playing Bomb Rush Cycle.
Oh, Bomb Rush? Oh, that's really cool. I like that game. The Bomb Rush is a really cool game. I really like it a lot. I want to play more of it. Cool, cool. It seems like this person's like kind of your style too, with the ninja outfit.
He's a good friend of mine.
Nice.
We a lot of time we're kind of opposites.
Oh,
But a lot of times because our names are pretty close,
okay.
people will call us the wrong name. It's a
Oh,
running joke.
what's his name? Arbius? Arbius?
Avarice.
Aberus. Aberus.
But
That's
people will
cool.
see our names right next to each other.
Aberus and Arigus. I love it. Okay. I want to see like a fighting showdown between you guys. Like, you know that episode in like Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid where like the two like dragons were fighting each other. I want to see like that, but with you two. I don't know if you know that anime.
Seen that anime.
It's good anime. I highly recommend it. If you like really good adorableness, but also like really cool fight scenes, definitely recommend. Oh, okay, Zil, let's hear your joke and then we'll send the raid. What is your joke, Zil? What's your joke? If you can make him laugh, I'll be very impressed. He doesn't seem like the guy that laughs very often. Seems like he's very like hard to make someone laugh. Okay, so while we wait for her joke, I'm going to tell you my favorite joke. I'm going to see if I can make you laugh, okay? Wait, so here's... Oh, wait, no. Zeal's joke. What happened when the people paid $100, or just paid $100 for a hologram concert? What happened when people paid hundreds of dollars for a hologram concert? They didn't show. Is that like a true thing? Did that actually happen? Did like a lot of people pay hundreds of dollars and then not go to a hologram concert? It didn't show.
I don't get it.
I don't really get it either. Like, are you asking like it's actually like, is it a question because of the holograms so they didn't show? Or are you saying that there's actually a whole bunch of people? No, no, the hologram didn't show. Oh, the hologram didn't show? Like, are you saying that this actually happened? Like someone paid hundreds of dollars and went to a concert and there was no holograms at all? So if that's the case, that suck. Like imagine going to like a Hatsune Miku concert and there was no Hatsune Miku, you know? That would suck. I would definitely not like that at all. But I've been to a couple like concerts and like meetups with people, and it wasn't as good as I thought it was. Never mind. Okay, maybe I missed it. I apologize. But here, Aegis, I got a joke for you. Okay.
What's up?
All right. Here. Okay. Did you hear about the circus fire?
No.
It was intense.
No. What's orange and sounds like a parrot?
Orange. It sounds like a parrot. I don't know.
A carrot.
I like that one. That's a good one. That's clever. That's clever. That's good. That's good. That's good. All right. Zeal says, "What do non-binary folk do on their toilet?" She, it. They she it. Ah, I get it. I get it. That's a good one. That's a good one too. I like that. I get that one. I get that. Cool. We still need to make Ages laugh though, guys. You have that come up with more questions. Okay, I got another question. I got another joke for you. Are you ready? This is my last one, and then we'll move on. Apologize. Do you know when's the best day to take classes to making ice cream?
Sunday.
Sunday school. Yeah. Oh, it was really cool. It's really good. It's really good. It's really good. Do you have any more questions for us? I mean, not questions, jokes for us.
If we're gonna go off of the one that Zeal said, you hear about the non-binary prospector?
Non-binary prospector? No.
They found gold in they/them hills.
They them hills. You know what? I can see that. Oh, they them hills. That's good. That's good. I didn't know there was so many non-binary jokes. That's good. Cool, cool. Awesome. Well, hey, any more questions? Any more jokes? If not, I think we're going to call it for us today. Well, so again, thank you so much for joining in. You guys are freaking amazing. Where can people find you? Where can people find you?
Mainly on my Twitch at AgesUT. I don't really post too much on Twitter. I kind of just post them.
Kind of post your own kind of things. Okay, okay, makes sense. Cool. Well, no, I'll be definitely double checking on some of those. Definitely 100%. And hopefully you guys enjoy your show. Each and every week I'll be doing new VTuber interviews. This upcoming Wednesday, we're actually going to be interviewing a goblin, a lady goblin. So if you guys want to get your Goblin Slayer feels, this might be a good interview to check out. Definitely check it out. But until then, I hope you guys all have yourself a very nice day. Let's go send our amazing raids over to our amazing friend over here. Give him all the lovin's, get all the lovin's, and everything will be really great. But again, thank you guys so much for joining in. Aegis, if you don't mind, can you stay on Discord, please?
Yeah, I got you.
Cool, awesome. But until then, I hope you guys all have a nice day. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye.